Hello everyone, welcome back to our wonderful channel. Thank you for always stopping by. In today's video, I want to share with us how you can recover your money from debtors, from scammers. No matter how long the person have owed you, no matter the kind of business you transacted with the person and you feel that the person is owing you, use this method to collect your money back from the person. Yes, some of you borrow somebody money, at the end of the day the person will not pay you. Please use this method. The person must refund you back your money. And if you are in the habit of borrowing people money and without paying back, please stop it. It is not good. So many people have died as a result of that. If you know you don't have the capacity to pay back, please do not borrow. Some of you will have the intention of paying back, but because of one or two problem you cannot pay. Always go back to the person and plead for more time. Stop giving the person attitude. Stop rejecting the person's call. Stop blocking them, because when you give somebody attitude, that means you intentionally don't want to pay. It is assumed like that you don't want to pay, and the person can go as far as killing. Many people are dying today because of where their names are mentioned as a result of debts they are owing people and they refuse to pay. Quietly go back to the person, plead. But when you ignore, block the person, or don't pick the person's call, maybe if the person calls you with another number you will not pick, that means you don't want to pay. The person can go ahead and do whatever he or she wants to do to you. If you buy people's goods, when it's time for you to pay, or when you finish selling the goods, always return the money. Some of you will not return the money. You will start using the person's money for business. These are things I see on daily basis. So if you are listening to me today and you are owing people or people are owing you, please do this recipe, and by the special grace of God, the person must surely pay you. Yes. So what is that thing you need to do? Just get your salt. You need only salt to collect your money from your debtors. For those that have been scammed, maybe you saw something they posted online, you felt that that person is a genuine dealer, and you went to pay the person. Please use that name you used in paying the money. The person will return it to you. Just watch the video to the end so you hear the command. You know how to do it, so that the person must surely pay you, whether he used his account or not. As long as he has a share or he collected part of that money, he or she will never have peace. So to begin, you need a piece of paper, a white sheet of paper like this. Another thing you need is salt, only salt, any kind of salt. So write the name of the person owing you here. Okay, write the person. Let me say the person's name is John Philip. You say, John Philip, you are owing me Ugochi Uchoma. You've owed me this money for a long time. I've called you, have tested you, and you refuse to respond. You even went ahead to block me. Wherever you are, you will never have peace until you give me back my money. The only business I have with you is my money. Pay me back my money, you can decide to go your way. Say the things you want, because sometimes you don't even need the friendship again. What you need is your money, because you are desperately in need of it. I don't want anything to happen to you until you pay me my money. I am not here to kill you. I am here to collect my money from you. And I know that God Almighty will help me collect this money from you. After saying that or writing it, if you can write it on a piece of paper, go ahead. If you cannot write, just write the person's name and say the prayers you want to say. Command that person to pay you. It's a command. Because when the person came, he was begging or she was begging, crying and telling you are the last hope. If you don't give me, I'm going to die. And now you have given. Some of them have the money, but they don't want to pay back. Sometimes they'll go ahead and tell you to do your worst. Your worst can be going to a shrine to kill the person. Your worst can even be to go to the extent of fighting the person. Your worst can even go to the extent of calling police, spending more money to recover your money. You don't need to do that. So write the person's name, take a handful of salt and put on top of that person's name. Then dig a ground and bury it. Yes. So when you bury it, say that as I buried your name with salt, you will never experience anything sweetness until you pay me my money. Sweetness have ceased from your life from today until you pay me my money. You will never have peace of mind. Nothing good will come your way until you refund me back my money or my goods the way you collected it from my shop. If it's a scammer, write the account name they use in scamming you. Say I chatted with you and you gave me this account number, whether it's your own or not. As long as you had a share in this money, you will never have peace until you refund me back my money or send the goods I paid to you. There are many of them online selling clothes, selling shoes, selling food items. Once you pay them, they will block you. They are all scammers. So use that method. Write that name, that account name you paid money with. Put the salt, bury it, and say the same thing. You will never have peace with you and your group. None of you will have a peace until you refund me back my money. My money is the last money you will enjoy. Your life will be so bitter that nobody will want to associate with you. All your scamming business will end today until you refund me back my money. I remove sweetness in your life every day of your life. There is nothing like sweetness again. Bitterness shall follow you in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening until you return back my money. Keep emphasizing on returning back your money. If it's somebody that came to your house to borrow the money from you, you counted your money cash or you made a transfer, you say, I transferred so amount to you, and up to now you don't want to pay me back my money, you will never experience joy until you return back my money. I gave you that money out of trust, out of the love I have for you, and you decided not to pay me back. Peace will never be a portion in your life. Call the person's name until you pay me back my money. I don't want to kill you. Some of you want to kill. Don't go and soil your hand because somebody's owing you. Keep praying that the person will not have peace. Once you don't have peace, your life is worthless. You can imagine your life, everybody around you is happy and you are not happy. Even when you try to be happy, the happiness is still running away from you. Yes, because somebody somewhere is praying for you not to be happy until you do the right thing. Because when you're owing somebody, you are making that person uncomfortable. You are making that person sad. So the same sadness will return back to you. Nothing like sweetness will come to you. Because sometimes the money they gave you is the money they want to use for a particular thing. And they will not be begging you for their own wealth, for their own sweat. Please, sometimes they will even be crying for you and you will be hardened. Some of you, it's not as if you don't have the money. You have it, but you have decided that you will never pay the person back. I have seen people coming to me that I don't want to refund back this money to this person. What can I do so that the person will forget the money? How dare you? Somebody that borrowed you money will not want me to make the person to forget collecting the money from you. That is pure wickedness. So if you're in that position and you have collected somebody's money, you're watching this video, please go and return that money. If not, you will not enjoy peace in your life. So try this assignment. Do it just for 3 days. Do it within 7 days. The person will return it for it back to you. If you cannot do it 3 times, do it once and do it with all your heart. The person must surely return your money. So try this simple assignment and make sure you come back for your testimony. I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching and see you in my next one. Bye bye.